So friends, we are passing through a very difficult phase of the pandemic. However, it is human nature that we keep on fighting and searching for newer solutions, newer ways of overcoming the challenges. We don't give up. Survival of the fittest is also the rule of our industrial world. And Germany's SMEs, its manufacturing strengths, have survived and thrived during the challenges of 20th century, during the checkered history of Germany, as well as during the 21st century, the Chinese onslaught it has survived. German economy is based on the four pillars. It's famous vocational training or dual education, as Ramashankar mentioned about skills. More than half of German youth get skilled education in about 350 trades, and mostly in the SMEs. They don't go for higher education, but get skilled education. Close to 200 of world's largest trade fairs are in varied domains are happening in Germany, enabling internationalization also for the SMEs. Germany has industry associations in every domain you can think of, and they are not only lobbying but also supporting the members in skill development, R&D, collaborations and internationalizations. And then come the 3.4 million SMEs in Germany, popularly known as the Mittelstand. This German word is also becoming popular in English. I represent BVMW, German Federal Association of SMEs in India. The Mittelstand is considered to be the backbone of German economy, German society, and it holds the fabric of the nation together. The Mittelstand comprises companies make up about 36% of German industrial revenue, but 58% of its value addition. So you can see their manufacturing depth. 60% of industrial employees in Germany work with the Mittelstand, and most of all 83% of its young apprentices are trained with the Mittelstand. 88% of the companies are owner managed and 95% of them are family owned. Strictly by definition, Mittelstand companies are say about employing 500 employees and about 50 million euros in sales. Friends, when we think about German industry, we often think of the large automotive OEMs or the electrical giants or the chemical companies, exceptionally one IT company of SAP and all. But the Mittelstand companies, with their flat hierarchies and highly participative management, these companies are mostly industrial companies manufacturing B2B products, capital equipment, tools, machinery, and engaged in mechanical, electrical, automation, mechatronics kind of domains. You will find them mostly in small towns or even in countryside, and they are long-term oriented. Hidden champions. They are champions because they are world number 1, 2 or 3 in their highly specialized focused niche or domain, and are hidden because they are often not known beyond their industrial domain, and also because they are publicity shy. And you will know them only if you are related to these domains. These companies are number 1, 2 or 3 in their domain, but you won't know them unless you are in their domains. We'll quickly go through some lessons for Indian SMEs which come from hidden champions. These companies are extremely ambitious targets. They are known for their focus on niche and depth. Globalization, they start pretty early. Innovation, closeness to customers is also another advantage which we'll see soon. Loyalty and highly qualified employees. Loyal and highly qualified employees is another major aspect, and we'll see how they achieve it. And of course, strong leadership. These companies set very ambitious targets for themselves, for market leadership and for growth, and they strive to achieve those. Their objective is world dominance in their small niche. They set benchmark in their industry for others to follow. Success begins with ambitious goals. Now, how can Mittelstand, medium-sized companies do that? That is because of their focus and their depth. The hidden champions define their markets very narrowly. They are highly focused. They believe that only focus can make them world class. They go first. They define their niche and then they go deeper into it. So that becomes smaller market, but then they go global. They are able to concentrate their resources, management resources, funds, IT, R&D, innovation on this niche. And this is something which also Ramashankar mentioned about uniqueness. They are focused on uniqueness rather than offering everything for everybody. So they do not outsource their core competencies. I like to give this example of Winterhalter. This company opted out of various started only on dishwashers for hotel and restaurant industry. They not only produce machines but also water conditioners, detergents, provide different services, or even racks kind of equipment for hotel and restaurant industry. This company is so much focused that from Winterhalter dishwashers, it changed its name also to Winterhalter Gastronom, which is like Winterhalter Hospitality. And they hire people from the same industry, from hotel and restaurants, in order to understand exactly what are the needs of their customers. Hidden champions go global early with their own subsidiaries. They decentralize their sales and manufacturing to be close to the customer, but they retain R&D activities and control of the operations close to their headquarters. They heavily invest in the future markets. So if you see here, it's not surprising that the countries with strong manufacturing are also the countries which have excellent trade balance, positive trade. They are also having negative or low balance of trade. Germany has excellent ecosystem for innovation where the SMEs work together with the universities as well as their lot of different research institutes. Fraunhofer is one of them, which is focused on applied research. Compared with the global norm of 3%, the hidden champions invest 6% of their sales on R&D year after year. Compared to the large companies, the hidden champions develop 5 times more patents per 1,000 employees and at 1/5 of the cost compared to the large companies. Germany has excellent ecosystem which predefines the patents, collaborative efforts, intellectual property ownerships, cost sharing, profit sharing. So the research and development becomes much more smoother, and from R&D labs, the products can be brought to the markets very fast. Closeness to customer is the greatest strength of the hidden champions, even ahead of their technological advantage which they have. Germany is very much famous for incremental solutions, making machines better, safer, and more productive every day. The hidden champions are able to provide solutions to the customers want. Again, as Ramashankar said, that they have customer-centric employees. You will find their employees on the shop floor rather than sitting with the purchasing department of the customers. Hidden champions are able to provide solutions the customers want, and compared to the compared to their large counterparts, their 38% of their employees are directly in contact with the customers. Highly qualified and loyal employees is another factor, is another strength of the hidden champions. Some reasons are relating to dignity of labor and vocational education and training, which is in the ecosystem of Germany, and some are relating to the management practices which hidden champions do in the companies. Employees turnover, if you can see it's a 19 in the USA. Even in Germany, on an average, it's 7.3. Even good companies for like Mercedes-Benz has 3.6%, and hidden champions have just 2.7%. Strong leadership, of course, that is the main driving factor. The leadership is inspirational in all this, and especially it is their long-termism. The leaders are in the business not for months, not for quarters, but for generations. They identify what they need to do, and even hidden champions have more women at the top, and the tenure of the top management is about 20 years with the same company compared to 6 years of the large companies. So to summarize, here is the wheel, three-circle wheel by Professor Simon. The core is, of course, leadership with ambitious goals, and then these are the inner strengths, the depth, innovation, and high-performance employees. And then there are other focus areas in the outer circle.